Folks, how y'all doing today? See, I got me a straw hat here. I'm a real redneck. Just kidding. I don't know whose hat this is, but I found it in my dad's room. Going through some of his stuff, and I found his, I guess it was his hat. I don't know. Somebody's hat. So I thought I'd wear it in the video just to be funny. But a lot of people ask me, have I seen the new Sorority Row remake? I know it came out, I guess about a week ago or 2 weeks ago. But it's a remake of the old one, House On Sorority Row, which came out in 1983, I believe. But I like the old one. I thought the old one was a very good, nice, cheesy horror movie with a killer and a nice twist near the ending, and an all-around fun movie to watch, real gory and crazy. Oh, scared me, my cat. I wonder what that was. I was looking to the corner of my eye when I was making this video. I'm like, who is that? It's Fat Boy Mitty. How you doing, Mitty? He's not speaking. But I like the old House on Sorority Row, and they're re-releasing that on DVD later this year. It was out of print, but now it's going back in print again. But I like that movie. I thought it was very good. I don't own it, but I've seen it before. I rented it from Netflix. But the new Sorority Row, it's a lot different than the old one, in my opinion. It kind of reminds me of the I Still Know What You Did Last Summer series, and there's like 3 of those. I Know What You Did Last Summer, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer. Getting kind of corny there. But I've seen those movies, and I thought they were decent. Never really got into them. And a lot of people ask me, do you have those movies, Booger? Can you talk about those? Well, I'll tell you the truth, I wasn't a huge fan of those. A lot of people ask me lately, can you make a video on the Scream series? Personally, I hated the Scream series. I didn't think any of them were that good. Scream 3 was a big old piece of doo-doo. And I heard they're making Scream 4. Why bother? But I didn't really get into that series. I don't hate them, but I didn't really get into them. But anyway, back to Sorority Row. I'm jumping around here. But Sorority Row, it's a lot different than the old one. I didn't really like any of the characters except for Ellie. I think that was her name. The one that's played by Rummer Willis, Bruce Willis's daughter. But she was good in the movie, but I'll tell you the truth, I didn't care for anybody else. I thought they were all annoying, really. But the movie did have a pretty nice little twist in there, but I figured that twist was coming. I knew it was going to happen. But the ending is very similar to My Bloody Valentine 3D. If you've seen that movie, the ending very similar to this movie. The ending kind of ends with the killer kind of, well, I don't want to spoil it. But the movie, it's alright, but it's not great. I give it like maybe a 5 out of 10. The best part of the movie is probably the part when the girl's sitting there in her chair and the killer like pushes the wine bottle down her throat. That was pretty gory. But there were a few other parts that were a little graphic. But if you hear something in the background, it's just raining outside. It's been raining here for days in Georgia. I mean, you wouldn't believe it. It's terrible rain. But it had a few violent parts in the movie, but overall it wasn't really that good. Well, I mean, watch the trailer instead and go seeing the movie. The trailer is better than the movie. I'm sorry to say that, but the trailer to Sorority Row is a lot better than the movie. It's more action-packed and just better. But I wasn't a huge fan of the new Sorority Row. The old one is a lot better in my opinion. 5 out of 10. If you like slashers, check it out. But you might want to wait for the DVD because it wasn't really worth $6.50 in my opinion. Well, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.